Alright, so numerous subjects I have to cover. It's funny, right? Did you see that CNN got mad at that one senator, that female, white female, for calling them hacks? Their feelings are hurt, and they're literally upset or trying to play it off like they're upset. And it's like people asked you nicely to stop lying, stop telling lies to our face. We're not stupid. Now that people are fucking tired of you, again, playing victim. We want an apology for being caught. No, see, I ain't apologizing to shit. I wouldn't apologize. Definitely don't apologize to these liars. It's like motherfuckers asked you nicely, tried to reason with you, logic. It just called people crazy, and Trump tards and idiots, and then use the words with the reason we're truthfully calling you brainwashed is because you're following your leader, Pelosi. Her city is infested with human shit, drug needles like the 80s. Remember New York in the 80s? Little kids, they used to teach you about playing at the playgrounds. I remember that, because, you fall on, because you're a kid, you running and you fall. What do? You put your hands out, right? You scratch your hands out. But shit, back then, you're going to get into, it literally could get AIDS because this was the early days. And needles, junkies were shooting up and leaving fucking needles. So that's why we're calling you brainwashed. How could you believe and follow a person? I don't care how much you hate someone, Trump. Your leader left her city, and Elijah Cummings and all them and these motherfuckers. And then when somebody calls them out about their city, they say, don't bring it up. That's racist. And then they go interview some of the idiots. Like I seen videos of them interviewing people niggas that live in Baltimore, and these motherfuckers sticking up for their city. Like, we have thick skin. Of course you do, you stupid ass nigga, because you been getting bit by rats. That's why you got callous skin, because you built up a fucking immunity to fucking rat bites, stupid ass nigga. You up there on national news, that's a good thing. We've been through so much in Baltimore, all the shootings and shit. Like, that's a fucking some stupid ass nigga to be proud of. Like, that's a badge of courage, you dumb bitch. And it turns out the corrupt motherfuckers like Elijah Cummings and Maxine Waters stole all the money. And these motherfuckers living in fucking mansions while your stupid ass living in the fucking city with rats. And you up there defending this shit, dumbass nigga. You ought to be, I'm talking about, I see this nigga in person. He think it's goddamn 1991 drive-by again. Shit. Like, damn, nigga, I thought this shit was over with. Nah, this is on sight when you see that nigga. Like, you literally trying to hypnotize your people to fight for Democrats to stay living within a rat-infested city. How could you? Seriously, how could you? You're a piece of shit, bro. And y'all the main ones talking about everybody with the skin folk ain't kinfolk trying to be cool. No, bitch. Ain't nobody finna slide you no skin. I'm finna slide you some fucking lead. You fucking traitor. House nigga. And then, not even N-I-double-G-A, nigger. House nigger. Piece of shit. Worthless human being. You got your fucking kids playing in the streets in the neighborhoods with fucking giant ass rats that look like cats, and you fucking supposed to be a proud father, business owner. They gotta be paying you, and you fighting for this shit. So stay where you at, motherfucker. Don't say we left you. You wanted to use it. We said, come on, get on the boat, nigga. This ship going down. You said, no, I'm staying. Okay, you stay, nigga. We just want history to know that y'all motherfuckers decided to stay and fight for master. We literally can walk off the plantation. We ain't even gotta run and escape through tunnels. We could just walk, but you decided to stay. Then tried to call us names for just leaving. This is literally just put down the fucking cotton bale and just leave it. Just go, come on. You ain't even gotta escape and run from the dogs and the KKK. You could just walk off. You literally could just decide to leave. But y'all motherfuckers fighting. We trying to tell you, come on, y'all hitting us and shit. Don't touch me. We stand. Okay, gotcha. Stay right where the fuck you at. And another thing happened yesterday, like 2 days ago. One, remember I told you I did one assignment on a daily assignment. Uh, I went a couple of days, right? And the supervisor over the whole site, like I said, he turned out not just be a vet. He supposedly is. I don't think he's lying about that. Uh, he was in my same division, but not the exact same unit, but it's the same division. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to I questioned him again about this. Does he have to use the VA? And he says this like what I'm about to repeat. Like it's now I heard people say this other vets who have, they got get insurance from their job. But the way, he said it like it's a put down to go to the VA. It didn't bother me. I'm like, he's like, no, I got to get insurance. That's okay. That's great. You got to get you. First of all, you wasn't really hurt. And when you get out, you got a good job. That's the way it's supposed to work. That's the way most of us planned it. Some people planned to get out the army while they were still in, tried to plotting how to get out, fake an injury or fail a PT test multiple times or just get in trouble, fail a drug test. But most of us plan to do our time and just get a good, that's how it's supposed to go. So you did, it's not supposed to, that's why I'm saying y'all coming up sending the veterans, other veterans who don't have the full disability like I got, like it's a contest. And like I said, all I can tell them is direct them to what you can do. First of all, it takes time. Two, what's your injury? I'm not the doctor. I'm not on the, I don't work for the VA. You gotta just do what they tell you. What you coming to me for? That's what I'm saying. You're an idiot. You got to listen to these gang stalkers setting you up, and they don't even tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because this is why I started talking about it again. Because then yesterday, when I got off work, they had a guy in the middle of the street in the divider, one of the big 4-lane streets. And he's in the middle at the stoplight, in the turning lane, going left. And, waiting on the turn signal. So he's catching all the people. And he has the 1980s sign. He has the former Marine and, homeless. I see he has a mountain bike inside the divider. He's hobbling around. White guy, got a knee brace on, hobbling. I said, so I roll down the window. I don't carry change, but I would have gave him $1 anyway. I don't even care if he's a Marine or not. He could have been lying. I don't care, but I still would have gave him $1. But I just don't carry them. So anyway, I said, hey, you go to the VA. And actually, I wasn't talking about no physical injuries. I was literally this motherfucker look crazy. Literally, he can't. And he started talking, and that's literally. I'm not making fun like that, but that's how he was talking. And he said, "I denied them." I'm like, "What do you mean denied them?" He looked like a short version of Tom Hanks in what's that movie? I know everybody, talk about the elites. But anyway, I'm just trying to describe, remember Forrest Gump when he was running across the country and his hair, that's what he looked like. His hair looked like it was all scraggly, same color, but it just real short. And he's hobbling. He said, I denied them. I said, what do you mean you denied them? What does that mean, bro? I'm trying to talk to him before the light change. He says, he hobbles toward me. They wanted to operate on her. I didn't let them operate on me. Okay, so now this is the new theme I'm noticing in the last week since I've been back to work. And I knew he was sitting there because I went back to work, right? And I had just got off, and he's doing the homeless thing. And he says the same thing the other guy who has the good job, the white guy yesterday, the supervisor, company truck and, paving streets and, he's operating heavy machinery and he's the supervisor of the whole team. So, he's making good money. He said the same thing, but he's a homeless guy holding up a sign, homeless, asking for money on the side of the street. Oh, I don't trust the VA. I didn't want them to operate on my knee. And I was, caught off guard because actually I was talking about, you crazy motherfucker. You need to go to mental health. And I said, oh, yeah, your knee. Yeah. That you could, if see, I was just trying to get him started. If he's a real veteran, like, you got to get in there. If they got you here because of my check. It takes years. First of all, you need mental health. You crazy. You homeless. You're crazy. You're out here. You know, you need to go through them programs, and you can get your knee fixed. And both of these idiots, like I've been said, since Trump been president, this is just a fact. He signed in. I don't know if it's directly him. What I'm saying is, they brought the people over the Department of Veterans Affairs, brought, I guess, a new idea that we can go to any. So now we can go to any doctor. So, like, hey, dumbass, these motherfuckers got you gang stalking me. They're the ones who aren't looking out for you. These dumbass socialists. Like, hey, stupid. I just spent 30 days at the university hospital. You know what my bill was like? Tens of thousands of dollars. I ain't have to, I think at most I paid $100. And I got to go to the specialist outside at one of the little doctors, and he's paid for all that. Only reason I don't go is because I got better, and she released me. That was the one I was talking about earlier on my videos last year, where the secretary was calling me, I guess hounding me. That was $100, and like I'm running with the $100, like I'm ducking and dodging. And like, first of all, I just didn't know. I thought you got to send me the bill, and it also, she hadn't released me. It was still other appointments they were supposed to schedule, and she didn't want to schedule them. She called me. I'm like, well, no, I know what happened. I ran out of pills, and I called. And that was the first time my outside doctor was the prescribing doctor, and the VA's like, we can't fill them. Normally, I just call or either go down there. They give me at least 5 or 6 of them till the bottle arrives in the mail, or till they can get in touch with the doctor, whatever. But that's doctors that's inside the system. But so the pharmacist, literally in the VA, he sat there. Oh, it was a female. She sat there, picked up the phone, called the doctor. Nobody answered. Left a message. So she broke the rules. Here's a couple to, but you gotta go up there and get her to redo. So okay, so I said, I went there, and I called rather, and the girl, she gets on like trying to pass the buck. I'm guessing I'm the first one she had to deal with, and it's like she was scared to call the VA or something. Because it's like she was in trouble because that's how she was acting, grown ass woman. Because the pharmacist called and she's like, well, you didn't do this. That's how she talked. And I'm like, no, you're the receptionist. I don't know how this shit works with you. All you have to do is file the paperwork. And then I called the 800 number. Lady picked up. No problem. It's a government number, bureaucrats, but no problem. Got to the person. She called and left a message. While I was on the three-way, left a message. Call us back. Got everything. She got everything taken care of. I guess that wasn't the gang stalker, because she got everything in case she didn't give me no guff. You didn't do this. Tried to pass the buck. She immediately called. Said, hey, I'm the one who authorizes the payments. All you have to do is call us, send in the paperwork with the date, and he's authorized for an appointment. Set up his appointments. No problem. The girl still called you, but you miss it. I'm like, I don't understand. I haven't been to a civilian doctor. I don't think, really, and can't remember. You have to send me what to do. And I did. I called, made a couple calls. I was in the parking lot doing this on the cell phone. Just it didn't even take all that time. I didn't have to do it while I'm driving. Didn't have to wait till I got home. That's how easy it was. And finally, she gets it done. But I just left them alone. I went back and changed from the outside specialist to the inside, back to the VA system. At least with that one. And so, like I said, the guy yesterday, he was like, "Oh, I won't let them operate on my knee." I'm like, dumbass. I didn't think about it because the light changed and I had to pull off. But I thought about it last night. Like, this is gang stalkers. They so stupid. Fool, you could have got, if you just get started with your benefits applied. If you already have, you can go to an outside doctor of your choice to have your operation. Why you trying to act funny? Oh, why you out here on the street begging for money? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. There's systems here to help you. These motherfuckers got you staying poor and crazy. The Democrats, and I'm telling you why, because these gangsters, they had him out there and he's still homeless. I bet he had to go stay at the shelter where he went last night. They probably paid him a little bit of money just to be there when I got there, and that was it. I'm telling you, that wasn't a coincidence. This whole socialist thing, Bernie Sanders, share it. You're like, why is that? I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't make sense to me either. Like it's some kind of religious thing. And it's not what Christ teaches. This is some kind of other crazy voodoo type shit. Whatever these fucktards, like they say, that at least they devil worshippers eat children. Seriously, I'm, don't put nothing past these motherfuckers. I don't know what they do. That's why everybody's saying that's one of the reasons they want no border, so they can get them children from that they send by themselves across the border. Remember they documented they send them little kids across the border by themselves. At first it's hard to swallow the idea, but like I said, look at all of the way they've been acting in the last 2 years, especially in the last 6 months. Literally, and like I said, that goes back to why we call y'all brainwashed, because it's a fact. You're supporting these people, literally doing all types of crazy shit, trying to take away your rights, telling you do one thing, we throwing you in jail, but they want illegals, and then sat there, the Representative Al Green, this stupid motherfucker with a stupid look on his face, sat there, the director of ICE is explaining to him, and he's sitting there, but they didn't break the law. What are you talking about? Like, he's trying to say they can't, only the good people come over the border, and they came here just to be honest, hardworking, and he's like, no, the minute you stepped across that border, that's a crime. And this stupid motherfucker, elected representative, just couldn't even had a stupid look on his face. It kept saying, this, "Oh, I understand that, but they didn't break a no, bitch." It make you want to like, man, and it's like y'all keep voting for these people. Fine, it's over with. And like I said, these stupid motherfuckers, I don't go to the okay, bro. First of all, I wasn't talking about for your knee. You're crazy. You need mental health. That's where you need to be. You crazy as fuck. You out here talking about you denied them. I denied them. What are you talking about? You get denied when you file a claim. That happens, not just the VA. You filed a claim with your insurance company. They denied your claim. You set your own house on fire, whatever, or you filed a claim, you didn't have flood insurance. They're like, oh, no, we're not going to pay for that. That you're denied. You don't deny them. I denied it. It's not like, oh, they're so big. No, that's just not the proper term. Just, it's just semantics. I'm being funny, facetious. Like, no, it's not. They're so, oh, they're better than us. No, that's just not what you say. Say you just don't want to go and let them fuck with your leg. That's really all you had to say. I just don't trust them motherfuckers. Okay, well, like I said, we'll take your crazy ass down there to the mental health, and once you get started, you can go somewhere else for your leg. But I think you should let them work on your leg. I think you just crazy. Why you worried about them fucking up your leg? It does happen. It does happen. But versus you sitting out here riding a mountain bike in the cold, sitting out there begging for dollars, when you got help you could take advantage of, I think you should take that risk, homeboy. And like I said, you need to be in the psych ward anyway for a good couple of months. You out here looking like Forrest Gump when he was running across the country and his hair was all grown and shit like that. But that's it for now.